Thanks for clicking on the video. So for today's video, we're going to be showing you my very first win on iRacing. It was at Summit Point Raceway in the Mazda MX5 Cup. This is a replay of the race because I didn't actually record it live, so I hope you enjoy. So obviously being careful going into turn one, as always. Cold tires as well. I always just try to take it extra careful. The overlays might look a bit funny, that's because this is a replay. I didn't even know it would work, to be honest, but it seems to be working in some shape or form. We'll see now if it's going to be correct as the race goes on. P1 and P2 spun out there, which was exactly what I needed.
Oh man, seriously?
Better exit there than Kilherme ahead of me. Hopefully I'm saying his name right.
Gotta be more mindful of your re-entries, fellas. Wait till all cars are past you, then come back on the track.
Almost lost it there. And then I spun out that guy, so we'll have a look after the race and see what you think of that incident. I personally don't think I did anything wrong. But I'll let you decide that in the comments if you wish to do so. Nonetheless, it slowed me down a bit, so I needed to kind of catch up on Kilherme in front of me. I can see at the top left, the standings overlay. It's kind of like the end of the race, I'd imagine that is. That's what it looks like to me anyway. I don't think I'd put in that fastest lap just yet. And obviously, because this is a replay, it doesn't have all the usual things I'd have on, like I usually have on. Obviously, the mirror at the top, which I know for viewing purposes is probably better if that's there. But unless I'm mistaken, there's not much I can do about that. The relative looks okay. I think it's obviously showing the final places of the race, but in terms of where people are now, I think it's in order. And the distances we are apart, etc. So at this point, I'm just trying to close the gap to Kilherme here in front. Our pace is pretty similar through the race, so I'm just kind of waiting for a mistake to happen essentially, or hopefully I can just stay taking tenths off him as we go along. Do little lifts there and that exit, unfortunately. Like, you can take that flat if you time it right and have your car in the right position on the track. So I got a slightly better exit here than Kilherme. Getting close to that draft. At this stage, all I'm thinking is just try to be as consistent as I can in my laps. Like, I'd never won a race coming before before this one. So my expectations were low, really. I had been in a position to win a few times and ended up just messing it up. I was never lucky enough to have it kind of just fall into my lap. In this one, it did in a way in that the two quickest guys in qualifying spun out on the first lap, weren't able to claw it back. So that did obviously benefit me in the end, but like I've seen other videos of other guys, you know, at a similar level to me when they get wins and, you know, like something happens, like they're in third or fourth and there's just a crash in front of them and then they just sail on and they've got multiple seconds then between them and the person behind them and it's kind of just smooth sailing to the finish. Anytime I was in P1 before this, I just, like those people tied to me and the nerves got to me and I just messed it up. He messed up that turn a bit, so now I've got in within a second off him. He went very deep in here. I have to say this overtake, it's one of my better ones. I just, in the moment, took the chance, saw the gap, just stuck my nose in and got past it. So now I'm up to first place in the race. And all I'm thinking is just focus on hitting your apexes, keep it consistent lap times, and see what happens. Try not think too much about the fact that I was leading. That's the kind of, in my mind, what I was thinking at the time. Because as I said before, that used to kind of psych me out. Good exit there, so I've managed to bring up a gap of almost 2 seconds to Gilherme behind me now. Also, for those who've watched my previous videos, you might notice I got a new mic, the Shure MV7. So hopefully my microphone quality is a lot better now than it was in my last videos, because I know it was pretty poor on those, hence why I got the mic. If any of you have recorded a video before using a replay and you think there's a better way to do it, because obviously there's no crew chief on, there's no mirror, the overlays aren't perfect, but they're there at least. And please let me know. And there's as I mentioned before, the standings in the top left is kind of spoiling the end of the race, but you can see I actually managed to get the fastest lap of the race as well, which is another first for me. I've never had fastest lap of a race, I've never won a race, and I managed to do both of them in this one. And if you're wondering how long it took me to win a race in iRacing, it was my 104th road race is what it took, which is probably pretty poor. But anyway, I kind of feel like I've got the monkey off my back now a bit, so hopefully I can get more and I have to wait another 104. And I haven't won in any of the other like Oval or Formula either, but I haven't done anywhere near as many races on them. See, Gilherme is catching me a little bit. He's almost pulled half a second back on me here. I knew from the race before that his pace was similar to mine, so I was just thinking that if I can stay hitting similar times, consistent times, he shouldn't be able to catch me. So that was my kind of mentality. Obviously, I'm going to have some more slaps than others, and he's going to have better times as well while he's pushing, but just trying my best to keep him as far back as I can. And it seemed that last turn he seemed to struggle on that a lot, and I seemed to always gain time on him there, so that was helpful to kind of win back some of the time lost. Do a little lift there. Sometimes they manage to do it flat. In this particular race, I feel like I was hitting that last corner pretty well. In other races, I sometimes struggled with that particular corner.
Good race, Mark.
Car number 7.
Harvey said that to me coming into the last lap, so this is white flag lap now. And when he said that to me, I was trying to decide, was that like a psych out move? Like, I know I'm over 2 seconds ahead of him here, but I was just hyper focused to get my first win, not make any stupid mistakes. And then he said that. Maybe he's been genuine, but I was wondering, was he saying that in the hope that he'd put me off? I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. But at this point, with the 2 second gap, I knew I could just take it fairly easy around, not take any risks. Just like, cause there's a few points where you can spin out on this track. You know, I was going to lift a bit more and all those kind of things to make sure I didn't mess it up. I could lift it there again, but I didn't even touch the curb. I wasn't even chancing putting a wheel into that grass. Here we are, still 2 seconds ahead coming into the last turn, so smooth sailing. So I was absolutely buzzing. I got the first win after this.
Nice.
Disappointed I didn't record.
Great,
kind of live. But anyway, I said I had to show it. I have to put it on YouTube, so here you go. And hopefully you've enjoyed it as much as I did. I think I just do a lap afterwards to kind of calm down after, because I was really buzzing that I'd won, but I won't waste your time with that, and we'll move on to the incidents now. Okay, so here we are again at the start of the race to go through the incidents. He just lost it there, clipped the other guy. Oh, big crash for him. His race is ruined. Seems to be going quite quick through here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what happened. That's P1 and P2. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, and then the whole field had to go past.
Oh man, seriously?
Yeah. Oh, that's very disappointing.
Oh man, seriously?
Yeah, Peter Pan there.
Wait till all cars are past you, then come back on the track.
Okay, so here's the incident I was involved in. So I just want to get your opinion on this. So this is me on the right hand side in the Monster livery, and there's a guy coming up the left to try and go around the outside, and like I'm just hugging the outside and we kind of clip into each other. But should he not, like, if he's going to try go around there, he should go around wide, and instead he cuts in on me. Like, I can't go anywhere, like, unless I'm going to drive off the track up onto the curb and the grass. So to me, that looks like that's an incident on his part, but let me know what you think. Oh, no. Right, let's see what else we have. Ah, he was kind of blocking him off into the nether realm. the same guy, was it? Black car. So that's 2 guys now he's taking out from behind. Is there going to be a third? Oh my god. Reckless though, this fella. Just lost it himself there. Yeah, it's easy to spin out there if you're not careful. There's this black car again. What's he going to do now? I feel like he's doing that on purpose, you know. Look at that, Jesus. Here's him, this fella again. His name, Matthias. He's lost himself. Okay, and that's it. Flick to the results. Okay, so here are the results of that race. This was split 9 out of 17 and went double green. So obviously got a good chunk of iRating won the race. So 93 iRating and then 0.03 safety rating. And I find on that track, you don't seem to get much safety rating, even if you have had a relatively clean race. I know I had 3 incident points, but it's like that isn't too many. But I've had races there where I've got like 1 incident point, still didn't gain very much. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. So in terms of the results, you can see here, I had the best lap, which, like as I said before, during the race, this was actually my first time getting a best lap, so buzzing with that, and got P1. Matthias finished 4th. He's the guy that seemed to be bashing everybody, so I don't know what the story was there. Maybe it's not intentional, maybe I'm doing him a disservice, but it didn't look good. And he only has 4 incident points as well somehow, so maybe it's all just looks worse than it is. And then Dominic down below lost 90, so he's the biggest loser, and obviously I'm the biggest gainer at 93. And my best lap, as I said, was 121, and there's a few other guys did 121s as well. So there was some guys in a similar pace to me, but obviously the race didn't go as smoothly, probably involved in incidents and stuff like that. But anyway, that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.